Hello and welcome to another episode of Nate's Wonders. Nate here today, and today's episode is one I filmed back in June of this year, which is 2016, for the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut. I was up in New Jersey area for about 2.5 weeks, did a couple things. One was the Pez Factory, which I posted already. This is another one, the Mystic Aquarium. It's been taking me a while to edit. This is just my little side project to come to you guys and show you these things that I do. Tickets are for adults about $35. There's these value tickets. I'm looking at the computer screen and telling me the prices. Includes aquarium, 40 theater, birds outback, which is like $41. And it doesn't include National Geographic Theater. I didn't do any of the theaters. I just went to the aquarium to look at the animals and all that fun stuff. I liked it. I liked the aquarium. I enjoyed seeing it. Little pricey for me. I'm not used to paying that much to get in aquariums for like SeaWorld or something like that. But then again, I only have Sea Life here in Arizona for right now until the Odyssey Aquarium opens up. So I'd have to look to see how much that is and see it. But the Mystic Aquarium is definitely worth going to at least once. But without further ado, here's the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut. Let me get you the actual city, even though it will be displayed. The Mystic Aquarium is in Stonington, Connecticut. Stonington? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It's the eastern side of Connecticut. It's just right off 95. If I put "the" in front of it, people might get mad at me over there because apparently they just say, "Oh, you go to 95 to whatever." Over here, at least on the West Coast, that's how we go. Go to the 95, to the 101, to the 202, that type of stuff. It's one of those things that I noticed between the difference between the coasts. But all right, without further ado, now here's the video. Alright, so when you first come into the aquarium, to your right, their biggest tank, or at least this is what looks like to be their biggest tank, is the beluga whale tank. And it's really cool to see beluga whales just floating around. They also have some, I think it's harbor seals in this tank as well. You have some good close-ups, swim by them as they come along.
Last time he weighed in it.
Here it comes again.
And that was about a month or two ago, so we probably put a little more.
Oh, look at him.
And he's going to be 14 years old.
They just ride sideways, huh?
Sheila, our female, is 4 years old. She's a female whale, she's about as small as males. And so she's only about 1,300 pounds. And then in her location.
It's coming back!
Where it's wintertime,
Duck down, Mark, duck down.
water. There's not going to be any line at all to sea life. They have very good eyesight. They don't like to really can't see. So they use it.
Nice little fur seal. His name is Sam, and Sam is a northern fur seal. He has the second most dense fur coat in all the animal kingdom. He's going to come up right by me here in just a second. There he is. The northern fur seal has the second most dense fur coat with over 300,000 hairs per square inch. So the cold water actually never reaches all the way down to their skin. The other seals that are in here are harbor seals. We have one Pacific harbor seal, and they're all piled up over here by the ramp, and a couple of the Atlantic harbor seals that are in here right now. Now the Atlantic harbor seals look much smaller than our Pacific harbor seal, and they are. The Pacific harbor seal, his name is Spanky, and Spanky's actually the older of this exhibit. He's 17 years old. The harbor seals from the Atlantic that are in here are only between 3 and 4 years old, so they still have some growing to do. They'll top out at around 200 pounds, so they're almost going to double their size. Spanky weighs about 200.
Protective barrier between ourselves and these animals, which is different from some of the other training you'll see throughout the aquarium today. This is something called protective contact training, because these are the largest of the sea lion species, and they are very territorial by nature. This protective contact training keeps the training very positive and safe for everyone involved. Now you'll notice that each of the animals has a different place that they go to start their training session. So there's kind of like us when we go to dinner, sometimes we typically sit at the dinner table. That's kind of very similar to what we do with our animals. I'm going to talk about a couple of different tools that we utilize in training our animals. First is something called a bridge. It's the broken word "could" that you hear the animal trainer saying throughout the presentation. This verbal word "could" is called a bridge because it simply bridges the gap in time between the correct response from the animal and the reinforcement of the word. So we can use a variety of methods for animals here. One can be seafood, a variety of different fish.
You'll notice they're all wearing bands on their arms. That's how we tell them apart. The first bead closest to their chest tells us what their gender is: pink for girl, blue for boy, and white for we don't know. Because with African penguins, you cannot tell the difference between them just by looking at them. You actually have to do a DNA test. The following two colors, each color represents a number, and that number corresponds to when they joined our colony here. Our colony stands at about 35 right now. That also gives them their name. There's a gentleman right here looking at me while he's kind of in his back right now. Right on the rock, you'll notice that he has a blue, which means I know it's a boy. Then he has a green bead and a red bead, so his name is actually green-red. While most of the animals here at the aquarium have specific names applied to them, our colony is quite large and fluctuates quite often, so we use this system to identify them. It's much easier. You'll also notice that there's one right here with a blue and then a purple and then a black right alongside of me. He doesn't look quite like the rest. He's much more gray than the others. That's actually one of our chicks. We just had 4 chicks here just a couple of months ago. The chicks will grow to full size within about 2 to 3 weeks. However, their colors take much longer to develop. Ultimately, he will end up with the colors just like the rest of them. You'll also see that they have black spots on their chests. Those are as unique as fingerprints. It's also believed that in the wild, that's how they can tell each other apart. These guys.
What?
I like lily pad flowers.
They are.
Oh, look at the turtles. See them out there?
Good at the end.
We can go find it. Cool, the glasses.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Give me a second to figure out.
I'll go the other way.
Jimmy, who are these people you're referring to walked away? I was like, I don't put it back.
This area is the giant indoor area of the aquarium, where they have different fish from different areas, and a little jellyfish section, and a touch tank for some sharks. It's a pretty cool little section.
they're at the bottom.
I think that one's a nurse shark.
Which one?
That one.
That one?
No, Jack.
I think it's
I
like
know, I think these are tiger sharks. Maybe that's what it said. Or one of these is. Oh no, nurse shark, yeah.
and these ones, if the tiger, I think it's those ones.
Oh wait. Come here.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Stay with us, okay?
Kind of reminds me of the sea turtle that they had at Sea Life.
Oh really?
Yes.
Over here. What was wrong with that one? Your eyes are getting
Same thing, injury.
It's on the other side of the turtle.
Bobby.
In Boston, they had the huge stingrays like taking up the entire window. It was just like on the window,
Wow.
like side up.